Okay, so from the inside edge of this buttonhole to the center is 6.5. And the same thing here, from the edge to the edge is 7. So the buttonhole is not centered. And in continuation of that, if it's a 38 centimeter collar, 38 centimeters from the center puts me, 19 centimeters before the center puts me before the, it's flat, puts me before the buttonhole. Mostly, it's at the very, very beginning of it. And then 19 centimeters on this side puts me after the buttonhole. So now the buttonholes are lined up on the back, and there's all this extra on the front. And that is with the button, the stud having moved all the way to the edge of the slot. So it just doesn't fit at all. I can put this on, I'm sorry again, this is all one-handed. I can put this on the front here, which I can do. Neckband, mostly. This is compressed, this is not too big, this is compressed. But then the front is off center. Like here's the center of the shirt, and then the collar's over here. I'm thinking that this buttonhole is too far over, and I feel the buttonhole on the back is also not centered. So that's probably, I'm a clothing manufacturer. I literally make clothes for a living. So I understand this. It just doesn't fit. Okay, so this is a stiff fronted shirt. Obviously there's a place here for the stud to go. This is the other shirt. There is no place for a stud to go there. It doesn't open on the top. And these studs do not fit in backwards in here. But if I take the little white one, I don't know where I put it now, that came with the shirt to close the front of it, that does work. So this is the collar that I was going to put on this shirt. This hole in the back from here to here is 6.5 inches, and from here to here is 7 inches. So the button is not centered. This buttonhole is centered over the top of the collar, and on this side it is not. So that means when the stud is in here, this is the center of the shirt, and this is off over the side of the front of the shirt, so it does not go in evenly. Also, if I use the little studs, the plastic ones that come with the shirt, and line up the back, so if I line up the back buttonhole here, this on the front is very short. So this does not, so if I have a stud in here and one in here, it causes a bulge on this side, and then this one does not go all the way around. So if I take one of these little plastic studs that come with the shirts, I put it in backwards here, it fits. And if I put the collar on here, and this comes around forward, this buttonhole and that collar hole do not line up. And then again, this is still in here. And this one comes around, it goes past. So again, it's the back buttonhole is not lined up. On top of that, if I take one of the collar studs and put this on the shirt, I get too much on this side and not enough on this side. And then here's the center of the shirt, and this is the center of the collar. So that is not lined up and will not look correct on the body, and also be very uncomfortable. See how much extra there is on this side? So, given that, if I then take the next collar, this is the stand-up collar. So we're doing a little bit better on this guy, having the buttonhole located under, except when this is on the collar, it's completely closed. No matter how much I open it, it's completely closed. So I just look like a vicar with it on. If I take this and put it on the stiff fronted shirt, which I have right here. So if I get this one on, this one is, as you can see, completely overlapped. It mostly fits inside of the shirt. This is not an amount that the collar is too big. The space that you're seeing, that is this being pushed inwards. So the collar is too small and is wrinkling the underside. And also that makes it very, very small on my neck because the collar is pushing it in. So if I take the collar, which I can't spread it anymore, if I take the collar off, which it will not just slip off, which is good, obviously. If I take the collar off, the shirt has the ability to open quite a bit, so it's actually holding it in by a lot. So if that were there, which is as open as the shirt can go, and then this is in the collar hole, the back hole, when this comes around, the buttonhole doesn't actually even go close to the stud, as you can see there. So having the 39 collar on the 38 shirt does not work. However, if I take this collar, which is the stand-up collar, which is supposed to be on the stiff fronted shirt for my two looks, and put it on the other shirt, one that I'm faking the back stud with the plastic one that came in the shirt. Let's see. Okay. So it actually fits pretty okay on there. Yeah. So the shirt actually does fit inside this collar. The stud is going straight forward. It is much more center, of course, because the buttonholes are not in the right place on this collar. Look at the difference of them. You can see how it doesn't work. This collar would have to continue down to here for, like, this part of the collar would have to continue to halfway over the button hole for that to work. So yeah, I think they're probably trying to use the same collar on different collar bands, like make one every couple sizes maybe.
That makes sense.
Well, not really, because it doesn't work. Or they've just put
good
this
in theory, but not so great in practice.
Yeah. And then this one, which
Still giving vicar.
it's still, yeah, I still look like I should be, Father Joshua. But it does fit the collar better, except, yeah, this is not the look I'm going for. So this curve here is not long enough, so this should actually curve further back. But I'm actually a pattern maker for television. This is my job, is to make clothing. I just thought I'd buy some instead of making it for once due to time constraints.